But dozens of unhoused people have been cleared out of an encampment just across the street from the Burien courthouse. Thanks for joining us for Fox 13 News at 5. I'm Matthew Smith.
And I'm Hannah Kim. A total of 55 people are now either in shelter or have been provided with services. That is according to Burien County leaders. Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman has more on this story.
With the cleanup underway, the majority of these folks are long gone, but advocates say they're pretty excited. I've been following this group for the last 2 winters, and they say this comes at the perfect time. But outreach leaders say there's still more work to be done, as not everyone is indoors just yet. For people experiencing homelessness, a dump truck usually represents fear and anxiety, wondering where their next home will be.
The solution is housing first.
This time, it's different, as most of them have already been moved into a shelter.
It is such a monumental change in their lives. There are people that I've been personally working with for the last 2 years that finally have housing, and they're just ecstatic.
This new chapter started in June when the county redirected the $1 million and 35 pallet shelters to KCRHA to help the more than 80 unhoused people at the encampment after the cash went unused for over a year by the city of Burien.
The wonderful news, as you can see, is everyone's gone, which means they found a safe place to go.
A total of 55 people are now in some form of housing and or services. Work KCRHA Director Arlene Hampton says took weeks focusing on what each individual person needs and where they're from to best match them.
The reality is there's still more work to be done. This is the beginning of their path of rebuilding their lives.
The encampment has been a problem here for nearly 2 years as folks have been pushed and shoved from one spot to the next. For the first time, Burien City Manager Adolfo Bailon speaking with Fox 13, I asked why the city was dragging its feet to help the unhoused. While he has its doubts it's a long-term solution, he claims this is just a political stunt.
Venture to guess pretty close to $1 million blown here in the last 2 to 3 months, with nothing to show for it other than just the county performing a sweep of people that were not on the Regional Homelessness Authority's list. So that's very telling of the county. It's very telling of how they treat taxpayer money, and it's very telling about how they actually want to solve this issue.
King County Executive Dow Constantine says fencing will remain around this entire site. Additionally, he says his 2025 budget proposal includes funding for 200 additional housing units, and it also supports affordable housing projects. But as you may remember, the city of Burien still has some rezoning to do, which would allow for transitional or emergency housing. City Manager Bailon says a vote is expected sometime in November. Of course, Fox 13 will keep you posted. In Burien, Alejandra Guzman, Fox 13 News.